So my experience of RA is that I was diagnosed in 2010 in the US, and they have a different treatment approach, which is to hit RA very aggressively. I think it is massively important for people to be proactive about RA, because just because of the way that NHS works with the treatments that it gives to individuals, if you don't know the options that you have, if you don't research your disease, you're already at a disadvantage. And in my experience, there is so much useful information out there. I'd already done so much research, and I think that that can really help. There's a lot of GPs I found when I moved back here didn't really know what RA was, didn't know what the treatments were. So if you consider that, and then you consider that you'd go to a GP in your first instance and you'd have to ask them to help you get diagnosed, it would be quite difficult. So I think that the more you know about the disease, the more you can help your treatment approach. Then it makes you feel more in control over your RA. When I see my healthcare professional, the main points that we discuss are how active I think my disease is. So, is it preventing me from doing things? How much pain am I in? How much stiffness do I have, etc. He will then do a check of like the main joints, how swollen they are, etc. And then we'll discuss sort of how the medication is, whether there's been any changes in the medication, and if I've got any concerns or worries. What is most important to me in terms of personal goals is that I can do everything that I want to be able to do, and effectively I can still live my life as if I didn't have RA. So that's both in terms of being able to do the job that I do, which is quite demanding, and I work quite long hours, so being able to not be tired so I can get up at 5 o'clock and go to sleep at 1 o'clock. And then also on the physical side, or the non-work side, being able to run marathons, run half marathons, train for those without having excessive pain during or after the training. And then I suppose being able to plan things, because one of the annoying things about RA is that you can have sort of flare-ups when you're least expecting it. So it's being able to try and manage those flare-ups so that you can do the things that you want to do when you said that you were going to do. For me, how I define remission is drug-dependent remission, because I classify myself as in drug-dependent remission, and that's that I'm able to achieve the majority of things that I want to achieve. I think it's very important that people know as much as possible about their disease, because then it just helps them be able to manage their disease more effectively, understand what's achievable and not achievable in their life. And also I feel that disease can be overwhelming and scary, because you know you've got to have it for the rest of your life in the majority of cases. And the more information that you know, the better able you are to equip yourself for how you're going to deal with it and how you're going to manage it as part of your life. Because RA, unfortunately, I'd like to think of it as the enemy, but it's got to be your best friend, because you've got to live with it for the rest of your life, and you might as well know as much as possible about it to enable you to live better with it going forward.